This is Valerie. Valerie wants to build a Vedmak and then fly it to Zarzak to prove herself to the Treglavian Collective, but it is not going to be simple. Before we start even thinking about building our Vedmak, there is a few hurdles we need to first get across. 1. We need to get a Vedmak blueprint. 2. We'll need to get abyssal materials that come from Abyssal Dead Space. And 3. We'll need to get the skill books because the skill books are not seeded by NPCs. We'll need to either drop them from Abyss or get them from Parchment, but on that note a bit later. First thing we need to do, upgrade our Corvette. We can do that quite easily by buying a civilian shield booster blueprint with our 5000 starting ISK. The blueprint only costs 3000 ISK, so we have enough. There we go, we got the blueprint. But the blueprint is in the other station in the system, so we'll need to get that, but before we do that, we'll strip the mining laser and the gun and the afterburner of this ship, and we'll get a new Corvette, with which we can leave our Corvette, we can then board the other one, and now we have 2 guns, 2 mining lasers, and 2 afterburners. We don't need 2 afterburners, but those will help. Right, we can, let me see if I can we get any materials from reprocessing Corvettes? Is that like a thing? No, it's not, okay. Well, we'll just trash it then. We'll fit our guns, and we'll go out into space. We'll go out to see what we need to build our civilian shield booster, right? Fit the AB, there we go. And undock. Right, yeah. Let's grab our stuff and undock. An important thing we'll need to look into is skills. We have 1,000,000 skill points from using a referral link. However, I'm not going to be very keen on spending those because there's going to be skills that we'll need that will require a lot of training time. So let's see, shields aren't really needed right now. What about engineering? All of those skills take so long to train. We need something that will get us there quickly. Let's see my skills. Huh. We could just train some simple gunnery skills, yeah. Small energy turret 2. Trajectory analysis, surgical strike, there we go. We have something in queue now. Let's drop those off and see our shield booster blueprint. What do we need? Okay, we need titanium, pyrite, and Mexilon. That sounds simple enough. Let's undock and I guess go to an anomaly, see what we can do. Oh, right. Login rewards. We cannot claim those. Sunstress Hideaway. We definitely can do that, right? Let's just first check belts, because belts should be easier to see. And belt rats do always drop loot. If you kill a belt rat, it will always drop loot. Versus an anomaly that may or may not drop loot. It's... I don't know why that is actually, but it is an interesting game design choice. Let's see, nothing here. Let's see the other belts. Now getting started, we will, of course, our first goal is to get an executioner. I think an executioner, I don't know yet. We need to get into a frigate because our dinky little Corvette will not do much, I know that already. But hopefully it won't take too long and we can get out. I want this to end this episode by getting to those, like, so let's see. Ships, yeah, ships. Nothing here. Let's just go to another belt then, and we'll go back to looking at our ship. Our blueprint. Where is it? Frigates. Crucified blueprint. None available. Okay, 2.17 million ISK. That is not bad. We'll probably need different blueprints as well to fill it out, but for now, 2.17 million is what we need. There's also Punisher for 2.8, but I think we'll get an Executioner. Tormentor is also 2.8, okay. Let's see. Habit. I'm going to just the finished product instead of the blueprint. Nothing here on this belt. Oh, yeah. Let's see the last belt. Nothing. If there is nothing, we'll go to an anomaly, right? Let's see. We need. God, I'm blind. I can't see it. Ship equipment. There it is. We need. Person base small, so we can get. Show only available. There it is. Nothing on this belt. They're mining an Emperor. Interesting. I wonder if that's a new player or if that's also someone doing the Crusac challenge. Well, let's go to a hideaway and think about what gun blueprint we need, because we will need a gun blueprint at some point. No bio. Seems like a new player then. Okay, small focused pulse lasers. Those would be the best ones. They are the highest tier of small pulse laser, and they're hundreds and thousands, so we should be able to afford them. Let's see if we can beat this hideaway. Let's see. 2 frigates doesn't sound that bad. Let's try spiraling in, lock them up, turn on the AB, and hopefully we can... Oh, one of them is damaged. Interesting. Someone was here before. Well, makes our life slightly easier. Let's go for the damaged one first. Oh, they are doing a lot more damage than I expected. But they are also taking more damage than I expected. We should be able to win, but we really need to get that civilian shield boost there. See, now that we have a stable orbit, one of them is missing. And the other one is hitting grazing shots or missing. Okay. And there's a missile that's hitting us as well from one of them, which is a damage we cannot mitigate. But it is something that we'll hopefully be able to out-repair later on. Yeah, that missile is not making our lives easier. If the second wave is harder, then we might have to warp out and do a few more attempts at it. If we do have to warp out, I will probably do some editing magic to make it more bearable. Because this episode might end up being a bit longer than expected, I guess. Okay, both of them are down. 2 more, but we are in low armor, so let's just loot this guy. An ammo crystal isn't... It's not something we can pass up right now, because ammo is... If free ammo is free, and Tech 1 laser charges do not run out. Which means if we can get ammo, if we can get those laser charges for free, it's infinite ammo unless we move up to tier 2 laser crystals, which will be difficult. Tech 2 production will be difficult, and I'm not planning on it. Most of our Tech 2 modules will probably come from PvP adventures later on. Another crystal, that's nice. Which means if we loot 2 guns, or if we build 2 guns, we can instantly put ammo to both of them. This wave was not that bad. I don't know why the first wave hit us so hard, meanwhile that wave... Oh, there is the missile again, and we're in low armor. We might have to get out. Yeah, let's just get out. We're dropping into hull. Let's just get out, repair our ships, and come back again. We have docked up. Let's repair our ship real quick, and then we'll go back out to that anomaly. I think I remember which one it was. It's going to be awkward if we come into a new anomaly. However, I'm not gonna complain about that because we'll get an extra wave worth of bounties, which we desperately need. We desperately need money. It is something that simply cannot be skipped. Let's see if this is the right anomaly. That looks like a fresh site, so I guess I warped wrong. That's fine, we'll just keep going at it. But this time, I'll have a little trick under my sleeve before I leave, because we'll probably have to warp out. Considering how the last one went, I'm not expecting this one to go any different, and we will probably have to warp out at some point. Let's lock this guy up and get into an orbit, and hopefully we can mitigate some damage that way. I'm manually piloting to keep angular velocity up so that his turrets cannot track me, even though he is using small turrets which do have very good tracking against my size ship. But now we're close to him, we can just hit orbit and start dealing damage, hopefully. Come on, there we go. There's the first hit there. And he's taking big volleys. There we go, the first one down. Another one spawned, and it's spawned close, so we can just instantly hit orbit and start shooting. Now we are oh, that's a big volley. I was about to say we are taking some damage, but he has missiles, which we cannot mitigate. We can mitigate some of its damage, but we cannot mitigate all of its damage, because some of them is always going to hit. But he is about to go down. 2 more volleys. There we go. Now 3 frigates. That sounds dangerous. I think we'll probably need to warp out on this spawn at least once. Now the question is, actually never mind. Let's look at that in a minute. You know what? Yeah. How much would an armor repairer be? Small. 200,000. Okay, that's a bit too much for now. We cannot afford one yet. But soon we'll be able to get a lot more blueprints. Again, number 1 goal, get out of this Corvette. That's the goal for today, at least. we are not taking a lot of damage. They are missing quite a lot of their shots or hitting for single digit values, which is working out for us. Our ships are also armor tanks, so our armor buffer is a lot bigger. That was a big volley. That guy just quickly went down. And let's kill this last guy and we will be able to do it without warping out once. That makes me quite happy actually, because it means that we can do a lot more than we think we can. Oh, but there's 2 rats with missiles in this spawn, so we will probably need to warp out in this one, if not the previous one, and then this one. But we're gonna save location. That's the trick I mentioned earlier. We're gonna save location, and later we're gonna warp in on that location. Now we are taking quite a lot of damage on this spawn, and let's see if we can take this guy out before we have to warp out. Maybe we can even take out 1 more frigate. No, we'll just warp. No, I shouldn't jettison. I was thinking about jettisoning for a second. In case I do die, I don't want to lose my ammo. But realistically, we should be able to get out. There we go. We got out in time. We've docked up again. Let's drop off our loot, repair our ship, and go back in there. We have the bookmark, which means we know which anomaly it is. And let's try our chances again. Okay, we're warping back in. I should have bookmarked one of the wrecks instead of just the anomaly, because then we would have a better warping point. But that's something for... We've learned something for future. Then again, it shouldn't be much of an issue once we get out of this Imperor and into an Executioner. I was orbiting the wrong NPC. That is not good. I just slingshotted out of the range of my own lasers, which is well, putting some dent on our damage, but that's fine. One's down, and another one to go. Let's hope the next spawn will be easier. Yeah. I'm not expecting it, but I'm just hoping that the next one is going to be a bit easier. And another hideaway spawned. That's good for us. Means we have more sites to run before we leave this system. Oh, this was the last wave. Okay, let's loot this stuff then. Let's loot all of this and then, well, probably dock up, see what we have, repair our ship again and go back out. We can remove the bookmark now. Our bounty tech should be coming in relatively soon. Hoping it's quite nice. And it is 46,000 ISK before taxes. Probably like 45 after tax. Nothing to scoff at on our first day. We could look into getting a new blueprint. Now, which gun do we want to build? We probably want to build a gun, but which one? We could build a Gatling pulse laser. It would be very cheap. I think I need to. It's only titanium and pyrite. I think I need to simulate it. Usually I would open Python, but so let's see. Try upgrades. Turrets and launchers. Energy turrets. There it is. Pulse lasers. Dual light pulse laser, not Tech 2. Dual light will fit. Okay. What about small focused? Small focused will also fit. We have enough power grid to fit both. What about a civilian? Yeah, let's see if our civilian shield booster will fit as well. It will, and we are cap stable still with those. But we need shield operation. Oh, I forgot that we need the skill book. It is a lot. 71,000 ISK. That is a lot more than we can afford right now. Okay. We'll have to grind a bit more ISK, I think. Is it cheaper on the market, maybe? No, you can't be. Let's see the regional market, because it's not in this station. Shield operation. It's 55,000 on the market. It's in the Imperial. We could buy it in the Imperial Academy, so I think we'll need to go out. Yeah, let's grab all of our stuff, move it to the Imperial Academy, and then we'll have to go out and earn some more ISK to buy that skill book for shield operation, so we can actually use our civilian shield booster. Let's see, our shield booster requires. We have the materials. Oh wait, okay. So metal scraps only reprocesses into titanium, which means we need to get pyrite and we need to get maxilon. Huh. We could go out and get more modules that should reprocess into those. And if we don't, wait, let's also rename our ship first things first. It's for good luck. But if we cannot find any modules that reprocess into maxilon, we can always go out to a point. I think it's 0.7 and below. I think those systems can spawn Plagioclase, which. No, not Plagioclase, Peroxares, which reprocesses into maxilon. Let's put a few more skills in. let's put Surgical Strike into another level and Amara Frigate into our skill tree, because we'll need those skills anyway. And it'll improve our ability to fly the Executioner. And let's start killing pirates again. I am in the Umbersbar channel into Abyssal Lurkers channel, which I do recommend joining Abyssal Lurkers and the Corvette to Cinnabelle channels in game. One has great abyssal knowledge and people will help you with abyssals, which we will need in this round. We will need to do abyssals, as I'm mentioning it. And Corvette to Cinnabelle, just do chat with people that do similar kind of runs. Let's see if I can look at the ship tree. No, that's kind of bad. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage, so well, I need to pay full attention to this because we don't want to die. Granted, we do not have anything in our cargo hold, so dying wouldn't be too terrible as we wouldn't lose much. But it still sucks to, lose your ship on day one. I say that as a prophet, and we'll probably lose a Corvette or 2 or 3 or 10, I don't know. We'll probably lose a few ships, but now that we're somewhat safe, we're stabilizing in orbit, our guns are running, I think my plan is to get an Executioner, then later get a Coercer, which would let us Beltrat in low sec. Beltrat easier, because the Executioner could Beltrat in low sec, but the Coercer will make it a lot easier with full rack of guns and all of that. It also will just simplify the general money making, because we could also do Destroyer Abyss once we get more filaments. At some point we'll probably want to get a Magnate to go out into wormholes and Null. To get Abyssal filaments. And we'll also need stuff from data sites in all kinds of space to build Tech 2 modules, to build our Tech 2 Heavy Entropic Disintegrator, Tech 2 damage modules, if we don't loot them, that is. We'll probably need to build a Venture at some point as well, but that doesn't sound too bad. However, we are taking a fair bit of damage, and once again I'm orbiting the wrong target. We are under half armor now. If we can kill this Senti-Minion, we'll probably warp out and again repair and then come back for the Senti-Servant, although I don't think Senti-Servants have missiles, so it's possible we can get under his guns and then kill him without warping out. That would be big. There it is. Sentient Slaver. 7,500 bounty. That's not bad. We've killed before, but this one has missiles, and I think we will need to warp out before we kill him. Unless we get very good hits on him. I don't think we win this DPS race. Yeah, let's just get out. Let's just get out. Cut our afterburner to align faster. Oh, not align faster, but get to warp speed faster. And there is an executioner warping in. Okay, we've docked up. Let's quickly repair. Yeah, quickly repair, and let's get out there, and hopefully our side is still there. If it's not, we still have the bookmark, so at least we can get the Rex. We could get the module. Hopefully we can get some modules out of those Rex. Let's see if there is any... No, there is no 0.7 systems next door. I could have expected that considering we're in a 1.0 system, but I think there are some 0.7 systems neighboring to 1.0, but they're very rare. Oh. That mob is still there, so the executioner left. That is good for us. That executioner leaving means we get the 7,500 bounty alongside the modules that dropped. We have 2 Rex we want to check out, and he is already hitting us hard with that missile or rocket, probably a missile. But again, MR ships do not have good shields. They are mainly armor tanked. The succubus model, I wish I could build one because it would be great for Frigate Abyss. However, because of the rules, we cannot talk to Sanstra's agents, and we need Sanstra's LP to build a succubus because we would need the net resonators, I think they're called. Sanstra's net resonators. Which we sadly cannot get. We might need to warp out and warp back in. Yeah, we'll just get out, we'll repair, and we'll warp back in. I think we could win this DPS race, but I do not want to... He has an armor repairer, and I don't. And I don't want to lose the ship. This is going to be a running theme, this episode, just warping out, repairing, warping back in. And good thing is that because our civilian frigate our Corvette is free, and the models are civilian tier for now, we do not pay any ISK to repair our stuff. Oh, the rat is gone. Interesting. Okay, so I guess the rats can warp out or despawn. We'll have to know. We'll have to keep that out. Keep that in mind for later. But let's loot those racks again and see what they bring us. Oh my god. That's a drone. Okay, we got a drone. That's huge. We got a drone and a gun. That means we only have to build one gun. if we get one more, we might not even need to build guns. At least for now. And that drone is going to be a massive damage increase. Let's stock up and then see what we can do, what we need to do. Right, we're back in the station. Let's take off the gun, take off one civilian gun, put on the meta gun, and we have ammo for it. We have looted ammo. So let's see. Let's first put on the mine. No. Let's look at the drone. Oh, we need light drone operation. And it's a bit out of our reach. That is slightly... No, let's put on one gun, one mining laser, because we need to get peroxidase. We need to get peroxidase for the civilian shield booster. Let's put on whatever ammo has higher DPS. Okay, seems like X-ray has more DPS. We'll put on X-ray then, and we'll go out. We'll mine some peroxidase, and hopefully we can get enough to, because I checked and peroxidase also reprocesses into pyrite, so we might be able to get our civilian shield booster just like that. Let's check the belts. Let's see if peroxidase spawns in 0.9. Now, what does focus need? Focus, small pulse laser need isogen. That's going to be a bit more difficult because isogen is coming on from OSEC. This needs zedrine and noxium. This only needs tritanium and pyrite. So Gatling pulse lasers might be the play for now. And there is peroxidase on this belt. Okay. So peroxidase does spawn in 0.9. I guess Uniwiki has slightly outdated information. Nothing we can't deal with. We should look for... No, that's just that is vicious peroxidase. Is vicious the best one? Yeah, vicious is the best one on this belt. And there is one closer than the one I was thinking of first, when I first saw, so let's grab that one. Let's mine a little bit of peroxidase and get our civilian shield booster. Right, we almost have the 300 peroxidase, which I think should be enough to build ourselves a civilian shield booster. I hope it's enough. I mean, it only needed one excellent. It has to be enough. So, yeah. Let's line out to Javen. Yeah, we have 305, so let's get back to Javen and we'll build that shield booster. Right, we've dug back up. Let's reprocess our vicious peroxidase. It's almost 50, yeah, 49. Let me resize this. Oh, right, we need the titanium first. Let's reprocess the metal scraps, which should give us enough titanium. thing in the oven and I'll do a little jump cut. And we'll get back when this thing is done. Right, the shield booster should be done now. There it is. Right, but first we need to get the skill book. We need to get the shield operation skill book, because we can't use it without the skill book. We have enough ISK, yeah, we do have enough ISK. We got 2 bounty ticks. Let's inject the skill and will you put it to level 2 as well? Although, do we need level 2? No, I can't apply skill points while it's training. Okay, let's just put level 2 in then as well. Let's just apply the skill points. Let's fit it to our ship and take off the. We need, yeah. Let's. Okay. So I was thinking. Oh, my filters are wrong. Okay. Let's see. Energy type small. So this thing needs isogen, which isn't difficult to get, but it would be requiring us to go into low sec, which I want to delay a bit. The Gatling pulse laser only needs titanium and pyrite, which we could easily mine. What's the damage difference? Let me compare the damage difference between those two. Let's remove all of the unnecessary meta modules. Sort my meta level just to double check. Yes, rate of fire a lot slower, but the damage modifier is twice as high, and shooting slower of energy turrets is not bad. I think we'll go with the small focused pulse laser because shooting slower of energy turrets means we use less capacitor, so we need the 100,000 ISK. Let's undock and get going. We found a hideaway in Arbaz, which is next door to Jalen, so let's just get back to what we do best for so far, killing pirates. Okay, so after many warpouts and warpins to the anomaly, we're taking quite a beating. I'm thinking about buying some sort of a tank module before we get our frigate, something like a damage control. Because we're going into hull quite often. 50,000 ace doesn't sound bad. I'll need to think about it a bit more, but for now, let's just get back out there. We've given up on that old anomaly and we'll just start a new one. Alright, this hideaway should be done. Like, one more volley. There it is. Let's look the one wreck we got. Oh! A meta... I think this is meta 3. Might be meta 4 gun. That's not too bad. That means we don't have to build guns actually. We have both guns now for our Corvette. Let's just dock up and fit this. Repair our ship and fit this. Replace the civilian Gatling pulse laser. So how about the damage control? Again, 50k. We have enough, but we don't have the Maxalon. We would have to once again get a bit more Maxalon. Get a bit more Peroxiders to get Maxalon. Not hard, just... I think for now we'll skimp out on it and just get our frigate and then go from there. I think goal for this day is to get a frigate. Because what else what about a shield booster? Just a shield booster one. A small one. That's a civilian. Shield boosters. Shield booster, no, that's amplifier. 100,000 is, I mean... It's a bit more than the damage control. So I think for now we'll just repair and go back out. We'll fit our gun and then go back out. I mean, let me just see. This is in fact metaphor, that's... Right? Where is it? Yeah, metaphor. That's very good. Getting a metaphor gun is going to be a big damage gain. Let's see which ammo. Ultraviolet. Seems like ultraviolet does a bit more damage than every single DPS count right now. How much is multi-frequency? 40,000. We could get multi-frequency, but it does need Noxium and Citrine, which is not easy to come by right now. So I think we'll hold out. We'll just get back to Rat and get back to saving up for our frigate blueprint. And there we go, another hideaway down. Oh, another small focused pulse laser. This is, I think, Meta 2 or Meta 3 again. Not as good, but it is better than what we have. Yeah, it is, yeah, it's not the same. Well, metal scraps, still titanium. Let's see the last track. Also metal scraps. And quick repair. Let's get back up. Save location just in case. Huh, there's a Punisher landing on grid. I should be able to win this DPS race against this last enslaver. And hopefully he doesn't steal my wreck. No, it seems like he's leaving. Enslaver's down. Let's grab our stuff once again. An ECM and a micro warp drive. That'll be helpful to fit our executioner. ECM will probably reprocess, but the micro warp drive we definitely can use. And also a compact micro warp drive. And an afterburner. We can fit that later to our Corvette, and after that to our executioner, our frigate. Let's grab stuff from the station because there isn't any hideaways left. Right, we're back at the station, and I'm considering fitting the other small pulse laser instead of the dual Gatling gun. Let's just drop this off, see what we have. I've decided to just grab our stuff and keep moving systems. Keep going back to belts. We can go we're in a 0.6 system. I've off camera grabbed this noise that the notification was making was driving me crazy, so I grabbed the 500,000 ISK, but I have transferred it to my main, as you just saw, just so that notification can go away. Nothing on this belt. And nothing on this belt either. There was someone ratting here because there are wrecks. There are yellow wrecks. I'm worried that all of the belts are going to be empty. That is something. Feeling that metal afterburner would give us a massive speed increase, but a bit late for that. At least killing belt rats is a lot easier now. Warp disruptor. And scraps like always. That warp disruptor is nice though because it will help us get the material requirements. Yeah, it's reprocessed into isogen and noxium. I'll just put on some tunes and I'll keep belt ratting. Oh, that's a small energy loss. That'll... I think... I'll have to double check this, but I'm fairly certain that the Executioner has a utility high slot. I'll check that in just a second. Let me just grab this first. Yeah, it does have a utility high slot. Right, so I finished all the belts here in the system, dropped stuff off in Chavan, and decided to go into Losec, because if we can kill cruiser rats, those will have much higher bounties. And you can't know if you don't try. There's a drone gathering in this system, and I wonder if we can do it. Let's try. I'm not entirely sure how drone sites are in the difficulty, because I haven't really lived in drone lands. Okay, landing on grid, I see 2 heavy missile batteries, and I can already see that we are not making it out alive if we try. So let's just go to Losec, because if we even attempt this side, we will be dead. Yeah, there are the shields. The shields are gone. Next volley will just take out like half my armor. Oh, there's a Loki. And then Ashimu. Okay, I am not jumping this gate, because those, as soon as I jump, those guys will follow me. They will follow me, yeah. And then that Ashimu will just instantly point and web me, and I will not be getting out alive. Not in a ship this slow. So we'll just go somewhere else. We'll find a different Losec system to go to. Let's go into Narai. Let's bounce off the... yeah, there they go. They jump. Let's bounce to Narai and see where we can go from there. Right, so... I mean, Zeno looks to be a decent system. 12 jumps, 12 jumps, 11 jumps. This is 9 jumps out. I think we'll go there. Crap, I did not mean to. I only meant to warp to the right instead of jumping. Oh well, we'll just have to slow boat back to the gate. I would cut this out, but I'm not gonna, just because it's a funny yet simple mess up. Let me turn on my afterburner as well. Right, there is a blood hideaway in the system, so we'll take a little detour to run that, and then we'll be back on our way to Xenu. Not many people in local, hopefully we'll not have any competition over that anomaly. Okay, seems like no one's here, so we'll just do that. And if my memory serves me correct, Blood Raiders do not have missiles, so it should be a lot easier. Oh, there's an Arthur's landing on the grid. I'm still going for it because I was on this side first, and if he tries to contest me for it, it is what it is. I'm going for it. He's just standing still, he's not doing anything. He's going to warp off. He's not doing anything, so I'm not entirely sure what his plan is. Oh, seems like he's warping off. Oh, there he goes. You can run it in peace then. Those pulse lasers are really putting in the work over the civilian guns. This guy's going down. Oh, that is a Dark Blood spawn. That is a faction spawn. That is huge. The bounty, just the bounty itself is equivalent to, I think, like a medium-sized cruiser bounty. And hopefully we can get a nice module out of it. If we can even kill it. I don't know if I can kill it. I know, it seems to be going down quite quickly. Yeah, a faction spawn on the day one, like, that is the game telling us to keep going. And there he goes. A Dark Blood Copper Tag, Beam Laser, and a faction ammo. Nothing special, but, well, just keep chugging along. We'll loot the Rex and we'll be on our way to Lowsac. Okay, so there is no station in Neburab. If I checked Dotlan, I would have seen this coming. There is no Citadel either. We'll go back to Gonan. We'll drop off our loot because I do not want to take this loot into Lowsac in case we do die to a gate camp, like right after jumping in. we'll drop those off because there is I've seen multiple stations in Gonan. And then we'll be on our way again. And after dropping off loot and doing a quick repair, we're now in Losec. Okay, so there is diamond rats on this belt. We cannot really stay there. And there's a hideaway though, so we'll just go there instead. And another hideaway down. No factions found this time, sadly. Oh, it's a remote repair. I hoped it was a local rep, but then I saw the little icon for remote reps. That's unfortunate, but we'll grab the loot. We can remove the bookmark again. There's a station in system next door, so we can go there and check if there are belts. Oh, a scrambler. That's nice. Right, we're docked up. Let's drop off the loot. This station has no repair, that's not good. Wait, no, hold on, let's not undock. We'll just trash this Corvette and we'll get a new one. And another bounty tick. There we go. We'll just get a new Corvette, because they're free. Now we can fit our guns and our afterburner and we can get back out to Rattling again. We'll probably have to do this quite a few times because there is no repair in this station. Hopefully the other one has it, but I think this was also a penned insurance station, so probably not. No, that is the first cruiser rat I've seen in belts. If I can get under its guns, it should be an easy kill, assuming I can break its tank. It's not reacting yet, so let's lock it up, and I'm already basically under its guns. And if we're lucky, it's not going to even do a single hit, a single point of damage. destroyer rat went down a lot easier than I thought. And we got another meta for gun. That's gonna be a decent damage upgrade for our Corvette again. And we also now have at least 3 guns, so we do not need to buy that gun blueprint for the Executioner. Let's just dock up, get a new Corvette again, refit it with better guns. Right, a higher bounty cruiser. The last one didn't go, so wasn't so hard, so I don't think this one should give us any troubles either. This might just take a bit longer. Usually the higher the bounty, the tankier the rats are. Right, a few more volleys and this thing should go down. Again, cruiser rats aren't really able to track us, so they're not of much danger. And we got a mining laser. That is huge. That is huge. If we can get one more, we don't need to buy mining laser blueprints for now. And this hull repairer does reprocess into a lot of isogen. I guess I'll just put on a show on my second screen and keep hitting the belts of this 0.4 system. Oh, this belt has a clone soldier in it. We can't really kill that right now, as much as I would want to. We just don't have the damage to kill it. But when we are in a bigger ship, those will be big bounty payments, and we'll be able to sell the tags to Concord for a bit of extra ISK as well. Okay, a frigate and a destroyer. I don't think we can take them down really at 24% armor, considering the destroyers kind of shred us. So we'll just go to the system next door. Hopefully we can repair that. There is no repair in this station either, that's not great. Now let's just hit the belt. What's the worst that could happen? This person doesn't look to be too dangerous. Two cruisers. I think we should be able to... If we can get a stable orbit where we don't get bad angular momentum on their guns, we should be able to take them both out. This person is slightly dangerous, but they shouldn't be able. They shouldn't just hunt us like we're in a Corvette. Come on now. I'll just spam these kind of bit. They are missing us completely right now. Oh, they have newts. Okay, yeah. That's not good. If they have newts, we might actually not be able to kill them. And they are hitting us quite hard, and we can't trap because they have those neutralizers. Let's just try our best. Make a warp in, and so we can try again. No, we need to get out, we need to get out, we need to get out. Ah, it's over. That puts us back slightly, and none of the good modules dropped. That's annoying. We'll dock up. We'll probably just pod ourselves. Yeah, that constant drop. We'll pod ourselves back to Javen and make another civilian shield booster and just keep going. I'll put on some tunes and keep going at it. Well, a few hours have passed and I've been running here in Sandra's space, so I don't have to deal with energy neutralizers anymore because Santras do not newt. They should, but they don't newt, and I think one more belt will get us past the 2.1, 2.2 million ISK that we need for that blueprint. Yeah, 2 Sancha Cruisers. Sancha Cruisers are easier to deal with because again they do not have those energy neutralizers. So if we can get a stable orbit on them, they should be just damage sponges that will go down as long as we keep shooting them. And there is the bounty tick. That pushes us over the 2.2 million ISK that we needed. Okay, the Sanchez Ravager is about to go down. Let's see, Executioner. Where can we buy a blueprint? We can buy one right here, but I don't think I want to buy one right here because we need to still go through a few low sec systems. Let's look at the map, I think. Yeah, we need to go through Raravath. So I think we'll get back to Chaven and then we'll buy the blueprint and we'll go from there, yeah. And just like that, we're back in Javan. We can think about buying our blueprint. We have the ISK. Where is the closest one? Seems to be in Bahromab. That's fine. We'll buy it, go out, grab it. Right, we've safely docked up. Let's pick up our blueprint and get back home and put this thing in the oven. Well, we're back in Javan. Now it's just a matter of seeing which materials we need for our blueprint and putting the executioner into the oven. So let's see. Let's see, I don't want to reprocess. Let me see what I need to reprocess first. Only those hull repairers. The medium battery, because we're not going to use it now. The scram, the point. Yeah, let's reprocess this for now, see what we get. And how much do we still need? Use blueprint. Okay, oh, we still need a bit. But if we... Okay, let's reprocess the... Where's my processing window? Oh, there it is. We're not gonna get any isogen from this. Okay, so what I think what we need to do is we need to just move all of our stuff into here and then put the blueprint into the oven. And now I have everything in one place. We've already reprocessed some things. I'll just reprocess these last few modules. The medium guns, the medium repair. And that should be it, I think. We're sadly not gonna get the mega site out of it, but this should now be everything. So... Now that our executioner is in the oven, I'll probably end this episode here, and in the next episode we'll pick up from here and we'll start thinking of where in low sec we want to move to. I'm currently already considering Bleaklands because it has access to Geminet, it has access to Great Wildlands, and through Geminet we can get to Dronelands for those relic sites, because I'm also having my thoughts on integrated drones that could drop from drone data sites, because we're realistically not getting T2 drones for quite a while. So yeah, that'll be all from me today, and I'll see you in the next one.